Well, Our Girl Out follows Vanessa. She's a high school student, and she's bullied. She struggles to try and fit in with the in crowd and a particular circle of friends, and they're brutal. Throughout the movie, she's just traumatized, and I think it's really just showing people how vicious girls can be. My character is Emily, and she kind of sits back throughout the movie and observes how they're treating Vanessa, and she's able to kind of reach out to her, and we see at the end of the film that she's actually her true friend.
Have you ever been bullied before?
I have not to that degree, to the degree of Vanessa at least. But I can, like I said, I can only imagine how traumatizing it can be. And I guess I would offer for those people who have been bullied to speak up. Communication is key. Tell someone to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be different. There's nothing wrong with being different. And just be true to yourself.
We'll be talking about verbal bullying. That's talking about someone or gossiping. A lot of people don't know that's bullying. So we'll be talking about also emotional bullying, about how it affects how you think, what you think about yourself. Do you think that you're pretty because of what someone else says or something like that? So have either one of you ever been emotionally or verbally bullied before? And we're going to start with you.
People have said stuff, but I don't think, said stuff to me, but not repeatedly. And I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yes, it happened before, but it wasn't really true about me, so I just didn't care about it at all.
Okay.
No, it never happened to me, but I have heard people saying things about different people that I like, but I don't really think it's true.
Right. How does that make you feel when you hear other people talking about your friend?
It makes me feel bad because even the person that's telling me something that I don't really think is true is also my friend. So it makes me feel really bad.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes. One time I sneezed and one time my stomach was hurting and I had to go to the bathroom. So, and then somebody came and peeked into the stalls and they started making fun of me and they started telling everybody stuff.
How did you feel?
Bad.
You felt really bad.
Actually, I was bullied almost my entire young life in school. When I was a young girl, I was very shy and didn't talk much. I was also very large for my age because I grew so fast, so I was so much taller than everybody else. And I think that was something that just made me a little unusual. As I got older and got into high school, I was often, I was very mature for my age. So I was always taking on very difficult issues or controversial issues, standing up for other people. I had a habit of standing up for underdogs, taking unpopular positions. And of course that had repercussions to it. One instance in particular I remember, we all had to give speeches before the student body in high school, and when I got up to speak, the popular boys in my class pulled out newspapers and pretended to read as if they were bored with my speech, but that was okay. And I'll tell you, it was a very character building exercise. I think I wouldn't be the leader I am today if that hadn't happened. I guess trying to see the half glass full, one of the things I learned from that long sort of series of events was that I can't be intimidated today as a leader. It truly is impossible to intimidate me or to bully me, which comes in very handy in elected office because a lot of people do try to influence you, sometimes even intimidate you politically into bending to their persuasion or to their way of thinking. And so if you can make it through being bullied by your peers, then certainly you'll have a very strong sense of self. You'll be very courageous, and you'll be able to withstand public scrutiny, which comes in handy if you're going to be a leader.
They should tell, like, the principal of the school they go to, or if they know someone who knew the mom of the person who did it, they could tell them.
I would have like talked to the teacher if it was at school, or whoever or whatever girl that was there, or any like other people who was there. And if my child was the bully, then I would like tell my child not to do that no more. Because if you were that person, it wouldn't be right for you to do that to the other person.
And how do you think parents? What do you think parents should do when they find out?
They should print a message or something out or whatever.
They should
and then take it up to the parents' house or go around the neighborhood acting who it is.
Okay.
No, man. And they should try to find who's cyberbullying them and try to talk to them and talk to their parents and try to get them to stop cyberbullying.
I tell my guidance counselor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can call the bully hotline, or tell talk to the kid, kind of talk to the kid and say bullying's bad, and if you don't bully anymore. And then if they keep on doing it, just tell the principal or whatever.
So, what would you want to say to a kid that's being bullied today?
What I would say is, first of all, know who you are and value yourself, and make sure that you let somebody know that you need help, whether it be your parent or your teacher or whomever. Let people know what's going on and let them know that you need help. When I was a kid, I had a bully. His name was Don Lewis Curtis, and I had to run across the bridge every day, and I had to beat him across that bridge in order to get to my street, in order to go home. And that went on for a long time. But I told my big brother, and he came, walked me home from school one day, took care of the problem. But things are not that simple anymore, and that's why students need to let somebody know that they need help.
First of all, certainly if it's physical, if it's intimidating in any way, shape, or form, you need to alert a teacher or a parent because it's simply not right. And you don't deserve to be treated that way. School particularly is a place where you need to learn. If it's happening in the arena of sports or outside activities, you're there for other reasons and not to be the subject of people's bullying. The other thing I'll say, once you alert parents and adults, teachers, coaches, understand that anybody who bullies you has a problem. They may be a victim of abuse, and I'm not making excuses for them. I'm just saying that they are individuals who, for whatever reason, have resorted to this type of inappropriate behavior because that's what they've been taught. And so that's another reason why you need to alert teachers and parents, is not just for your safety and your peace of mind, but this child who is bullying you has problems. And the adults need to intervene so that that child can get the treatment that they need, whether they're being bullied by their siblings or others, whether they're being abused by adults in their life. Those are all indicators in a bullier's life that something is going on with them. They may well be neglected in some way, shape, or form. And so know that their bullying is about them, not about you. And you need to alert the adults in your life to the situation.